Hey family, Dad here. Hope you're having a great day. On this video, just wanted to talk about my highest paying job in my career that was absolutely the least enjoyable. So it's not always greener on the other side from my experience. I was in healthcare sales for majority of my working career, 15 years roughly to be exact. I enjoyed my time. I've made good money, saved and invested, and was comfortable. No issues. I was content. It also gave me the flexibility, the autonomy on how I wanted to run my business. If I felt I needed to pivot and go a different direction, I presented a business case to leadership and usually got approval. Healthcare sales was also flexible where I could run my day and how I wanted to run my day-to-day activities. I didn't have to go into an office, badge in, sit in meetings, sit in a desk for 8 hours, and then badge back out. And I also had the flexibility to drop off my kids at school and pick them up after school, which was a huge perk and a huge benefit. So when the pandemic hit in 2020, everything shut down, obviously, but my life was evolving as well during that time. In 2020, 2021, my kids were getting older and they were living with me full time, but they were definitely more independent. My youngest got his driver's license in early 2021, so I didn't have to drop him off, pick him up, and take him to his activities. He did it all by himself. My daughter already had her driver's license for a couple of years, and she was doing pretty much everything independently on her own. My responsibilities as a parent slowly was kind of evolving, and kind of my hands-on responsibilities were being relinquished. So I had more free time. And I started thinking more about me. I was content with where I was, but I felt like I wanted a new challenge. I had more free time, and I thought maybe I'll try a new role in a different industry, different vertical, and see how that goes. So I talked with a friend of mine who I've known for years, who worked for a huge tech company, and his team had a few openings for sales roles as they were expanding. So I gave it a shot. I edited my resume. He passed it on to the hiring manager. I went through the rigorous interview process. It was about eight interviews, and I was offered the role. After a little bit of negotiation, I was given a solid base, sign-on bonus that was paid out over 2 years, and some RSUs, restricted stock units. It was by far the most I've made in my career. I probably saved about 65 to 70% of my income during this time. And that, as I was 45 years old when I got the offer, I was extremely happy with the compensation. But unfortunately, nothing good lasts forever. I wasn't in this role for not even 2 years. The last 6-9 months in this role was probably the least enjoyable of my working career. The hours were long. I had a new direct who was new to management. It wasn't the best partnership. I believe we couldn't trust each other when it came to projects, taking ownership, etc. I felt a lot of micromanagement in this role, and I didn't feel I was getting the coaching as well during my time with this tech company. So I left the role in December of 2022, and as I reflect, a few things that popped up in my mind. It's not necessarily greener on the other side. The money was great, but the workload, the autonomy, all that was crazy versus my previous roles. I wasn't enjoying it. Badging into an office got old as well. Maybe I've been spoiled working in field sales, healthcare sales, previous to my tech role. I really value autonomy. Majority of my roles, I've been given the keys to run my business essentially. Any successes were on me, any failures were on me. I think I've been successful majority of the time, and I had a hard time being micromanaged. I think it was great that I got my hands in trying something new. I definitely at that time wanted to challenge myself in a new industry, in a new vertical, and learn. I gave it a shot, and unfortunately, I didn't enjoy it, which equals to not being successful. It just didn't work out. Now, this happened during my mid-40s, and hopefully it doesn't affect me or my future in a negative way. I did learn a lot, and I had a great experience in my role with tech. Now, let me know your thoughts. Have you ever experienced taking a more lucrative role and regretted it or not regret it? Comment, like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. So that's all I got. Be happy, be safe, and be positive.